Welcome back to OpenRCT2. Today we're going to be playing through mission 3 again, Leafy Lake, and this is part 4. So I guess we'll make a save. So last time we got our guests over 1,000 and we got our profit fixed. We fixed the crowding issue that we were having, which was impacting our well, let's see if we can find it. Oh no, it was on the park rating. Impacting our park rating like this. By making this skywalk that goes around the path. It's basically the same path, or a very similar path, but it's just up a level. Up a couple of feet, like 10 feet higher or something, maybe 20 feet higher, so that people have another path to go on, so they're not all on the same thing at the same time. So we were also planning on building a roller coaster once we got about 10,000. Let's go check out our profit. Yes, our profit is good. Pretty good. So it seems like a roller coaster time. We've got plenty of guests. We have technically won the scenario, but we've got still another year to go. And we gotta take a look at the map just because, or calendar. Yeah. So we're good. We've got plenty of time. Okay. So we're gonna build a roller coaster now. Not sure which one. See what we've got water tricycles. That's not very helpful. So we've already got this one, and this one, and we're gonna do one of these two. Mine Train doesn't really look like a good fit for this part, but maybe this one will work. Wow. Huh. I wonder if we can do it like this, cutting across. Yeah, we can. We'll do that. Oh, maybe not, actually. It's gonna be a pain to build around over here if we have this massive roller coaster in the way. Also, we don't have the money for that. Anyway. Let's just do a general one. It's kind of lame, but this one's fine. We'll do this one. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, we're not going to do that one because we don't have the money for it. We'll do this one, and we'll have to give it a name because it's... Oh, wow. Just notice we have this whole other area of the park. Huh. Okay. Well, that's cool. Huh. It's funny. Whatever. This is still a good approach. But, wow. We can just throw it up here if we wanted. Alright. I'm really considering that because this is not wanting to build. It worked so well earlier, but I think this thing is a little bit too big. Let's try building another one. That. Huh. It looks like the flat hypothesis is not actually correct. It worked fine over here, but this side, no, it's not. It isn't too high for supports. Oh. Okay. Try a flattening measure, actually. This is going to be incredibly expensive. So we flattened it out, now we need to raise it. Yeah, we don't have the money for this. Let's just do something else. Whatever, we'll just put it in here. Our infrastructure is good, but it's just wasn't to be. This isn't going to work like that. We could technically do it, but it would take a lot more money, and there's no real point because basically it just becomes more problems than, or more trouble than it's worth at that point. We'll just do it like that. Be okay. Our guests are dropping for some reason. Park rating's fine. Guess the marketing. I guess it's just the marketing ending. Okay. Now we're gonna connect this around so that they have an outlet to get around. Like that. If we just go this way. Like so. And then we just maybe connect over there. There. Turn on this so we can see relative height. It is right. That's good. So we're gonna just go along and connect it up. Good to go now. So that just connects this roller coaster with a loop, somewhat. We've at least got traffic going through there. Wow, that is a massive queue. That is way too big. I don't really understand why these queues are so big. Like, from what I can tell, any queues longer than that are just going to end up with a thing that says, I've been queuing for too long. So it's kind of pointless to have that. So we're using this part of the park that we didn't even know we had before. Which is cool. Sad thing is I played this mission before and didn't actually notice that either that time. I literally just stayed on the side of the lake. And it was really annoying. Let's put some food stalls up here or something. Seems like a good spot for a mini food court. Maybe even one of these. Whatever, it's fine. Wish it would. I wish it would have faced this direction, but it's technically not a problem. It's just organizational issue. Okay, we'll put some trash cans and stuff in for a while. And park benches. Give our guests a place to sit. And some lamps. Lamp. Alright, so is going well enough. See how things are looking. We are completely out of money now, but wow, we've got the 2 crowded thing again. Huh. Oh no, no we don't. Okay, great. In fact, I think this roller coaster over here actually helped with our crowded issue. It's good. Kind of makes sense. It gave the guests another area to go to instead of just walking around these loops. Even if it's just other loops, it's still more space for them to roam around in. Okay. Park map is good value. So they say that, and then I increase it, and then they'll say it's not good value anymore. We'll try it though, just to verify. Drink is good value. Now that's probably indicative that we should raise it. It's too bad the 99-cent thing doesn't work in this game. Oh, well, we can do 99 cents. I wonder if that will... No, we can't, actually. Like, in real life, it would be $1.99, and everybody would pay it, because psychologically it looks less than 2, so they think it's a good deal. But in this game, that doesn't happen, and it doesn't exist, even. We literally can't do it. We just showed. But that's fine. I'm sure it isn't programmed that way anyway, to, like, actually support that, or designed that way, so... whatever. Need to go to the bathroom, not thirsty, crowded, music is nice. Everything is looking alright now. Looks like we've gotten a lot of our issues figured out. Okay, so I think we're gonna turn up the speed so we can make some money. Let things go. Maybe do some marketing. Actually, we'll pause it. We'll do our marketing. Do our new ride. Oh, we don't have cash. Okay. Now we do it. Okay. And we'll keep monitoring this to see try to spot any potential issues. Also keep this open. We'll increase the admission price. Now that we've got a decent amount of guests. Okay, so it's too crowded now. Because we just started another aggressive marketing campaign. Which you can see by this steeper increase in guests. I'm not a big fan of this guest graph because I don't know. It seems, I wish we could zoom it in and out. Like, it works pretty well for park rating, but for guests, because it changes so much, it's hard to tell if it's parabolic, like this, or if it's linear, or quadratic, or linear. But and it's yeah, okay, so we've plateaued with our guests, and I wonder if that means our marketing has ended. No, yes it has, actually. We're gonna do it again. Okay. wood twister is broken down, but we should have a mechanic on the case. Or not. Alright, getting another mechanic. For sure. We've got log flumes and too crowded. Okay, it's crowded now. We're gonna go back to normal speed and add another skywalk. Okay. This is gonna have to be fixed because we are having routing issues. So we're going to turn on this, and we're just going to go another 10 feet. So it should be 20 feet. Oh, what? Alright, there's our second skywalk. So it's going to do essentially the same thing as the other one. And just going to wrap around. Basically, we're doing the exact same strategy, just trying to keep these guests from being too crowded. We might actually connect this directly over here. Like so. In fact, I bet the issue is partially because we only have one walk over here. But it's okay. So we're just gonna go around like this. And then, oh. Well. The bane of our existence is these things. Okay. 25 feet now, that... Oh, I was wanting to do 20 feet. That's okay. 25 feet is fine. Perfectly fine. Oh, what the heck. We should stay consistent though once we've started, because otherwise it's going to be a mess with all the stairs that we're going to have to build. So we're just going to do this, keep going. Then we're going to build our access stairwells, and keep going. So, almost done. I'm just going to wrap back around. And, like, well, actually we'll go back. Stay there, and then connect it up. Like that. There we go. So now we're just going to build some stairs going up here. And we should connect it to both the other stairwells, or skywalks. Because otherwise, oh man. Otherwise, it doesn't have much of an effect. Because it needs to provide access ways for both. Ideally, at least. So, like, we need to have some way for them to get from the second one up to the third one. And it's at 10, so there's 10. So we're just gonna wrap around. That. And then do the same thing, but for the first one again. Ideally, just alternating like that. And weaving around. So, okay. So now we need to connect it up to the 10 one again, the second one. So we're at the right height now, so we're just going to wrap around. That. And let's go to the first one again. And yeah. I was considering connecting those, but I think I'll just leave it, because if we leave them, if we connect them, then they could potentially short circuit this ride. So we're gonna go to the second one again, which is 10. Now we go to the first one. Sorry, I've gotten... Okay, there it is. Got thrown off by that. I guess there is no first and second one here because they're all 10. It's part of our problem, likely. Maybe what I'll do is just go around like that. And that way, it's got a little bit of a... kind of like wrapping them around. Like, these guys go down here, these guys go down here, and then these guys are going to go across to the other side, down to 10. Like that. Okay. Now we're going to keep going with this. So we're going to go down to the first one now, because it's been a while since we've done that. Oh, but not that one. So that's actually 10, but we're going to keep going down. But not like that. Okay. We got to know to negative 10. So we're going to go like this, and then wrap around a little bit more. There we go. Okay. And then now we'll go down to 10 again. Connect it up. Perfect. Alright, let's go to the first one again. Oh. Well, so much for that. We'll try on the other side. Alright, we're going to negative 10. So there's 10. Oh wait, that was negative 10, yeah. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna go in this way. Not sure why that was having problems, but it's okay. So, just verify that it connected. Yes, it did. Okay, this should be okay, but we'll just keep checking around. We'll go to 10 again. See, if we'd have done negative 20 instead of 25, this connecting process would have been a lot less annoying. But part of this is just learning from mistakes. So, gonna go down. So we're at 10 now, so we're just gonna connect back around, and then we're essentially done with this next skywalk. And we have just got to put some trash cans in. Try to keep the park clean and tidy. We've got almost 2,000 guests now with our additional skywalk. And we have hopefully fixed the overcrowding issue, but we will have to verify that after we're done with this. We're at September, the end of September year 2, meaning that we have just over a year left until the scenario is officially complete. See, if we'd have just stopped early, then we would have never done any of the skywalk stuff. So this is good practice. Because eventually we're going to be in a situation where we have to have this or we won't win the scenario. But it might be in the future, but it doesn't matter because getting the practice now is going to be important. Always good to get practice. Okay. So we're gonna just put in some benches like this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And of course, we could switch off and do lamps. I'm just trying to explain why I'm not doing lamps. Why I'm doing this in multiple passes instead of all at once is because it would take time to switch gears and go over to lamps. So I do it like this so that we don't have to constantly swap back and forth. Instead, we can just do one thing at a time, going by the most important thing, which I think is going to be the trash cans, just to keep the place free of litter. If we have a bunch of garbage lying everywhere, then everybody is going to get mad, and then we'll start having vandalism. And vandalism is quite bad, because then you have to go back and do this again. It's saying that there's a problem with the layout of our park. I don't necessarily agree with that, but we'll see. We'll have to take a look at that and see what's happening. The skywalk might be confusing, but hopefully they bought a map. Hopefully our map is being updated in real time. Magically. As we add roads all the time and stuff and rides. Yet another thing about this game that doesn't really make sense if you think about it really hard. Or if you don't just accept that it works and you try to like figure out why it works. It doesn't really make sense. Like, there's a map of the park that's being sold. Another thing is, like, what about the people that are buying maps? Like, say they buy a map and then they stay in here. By the way, people tend to stay in here for months or even years. You can figure that out if you close the park. Say I close the park right now, people would still be here for potentially months or even years into the future. Which also doesn't make sense. But so say they bought a map at year 1, like the park's changed completely, but they're still using the same map theoretically because they're not going to buy another one. We know that because they get a message that says, "I already have a map." Anyway, this this scenario is done. We'll take a look just real quick at our park rating. Hopefully that has improved. Well, it never really changed, but the crowding issue, let's see. Well, that didn't change either. Oh, yes, it did. Great. So the crowding issue is fixed, once again. We're going to save for this mission and stop here. Next time we'll just keep going with this, build some more, probably some more roller coasters now that we've got a bit more money. And we've got our crowding issue fixed. So, tune in next time, and thanks for watching.